February 2. Saint Catherine de' Ricci, pray for us.
Saint Pedro Calungsod, portrayed by John Rovic O. Lerin. Saint Pedro Calungsod was a teenage Visayan catechist from the Philippines who served as a vital lay assistant to Blessed Diego Luis de San Vitores in the Marianas Islands starting in 1668. Despite facing persecution fueled by false rumors against the mission, Pedro chose to remain steadfastly loyal. He received the final absolution from Father de San Vitores before being killed by spear and machete. His inspiring witness makes him a powerful model for evangelizers and young people, and honored as the patron of Filipino youth, catechists, altar servers, and overseas Filipino workers. His feast is October 21. Saint Pedro Calungsod, pray for us.
Saint Helena, portrayed by Mia Elaine Garcia. Saint Helena, mother of Constantine the Great, was born around AD 248 and later became a devout Christian empress. After Constantine's conversion, she dedicated herself to charitable works and church building. She preserved and honored many holy sites associated with the life of Christ. Her spirituality emphasizes charity, piety, and zeal for holy places. She is venerated for her strong maternal influence in the Christianization of the empire. She is patroness of archaeologists, converts, and those devoted to the Holy Cross. Saint Helena, pray for us.
Saint Agatha, portrayed by Clevery Navarro. Saint Agatha was a 3rd century Sicilian virgin martyr persecuted under the Emperor Decius. She consecrated her virginity to Christ and refused marriage to a Roman official. Because of her fidelity, she was brutally tortured, including the cutting off of her breasts. She died from her injuries, offering her suffering to God. Her spirituality shines with purity, courage, and unwavering faith. She is the patroness of breast cancer patients, rape survivors, nurses, and protection from volcanoes and fire. Saint Agatha, pray for us.
Saint Juana the Mirror Bearer, portrayed by Eliza Shane Basco. Saint Juana, wife of Cusa, the steward of Herod Antipas, is mentioned in Luke 8, chapter 1 to 3, as one of the women who supported Jesus from their means. Jesus healed her, after which she became his devoted follower. Her spirituality emphasizes gratitude, generosity, and bold discipleship. Early Christian tradition also connects her with caring for relics of Saint John the Baptist. She is patroness of women disciples, benefactors, and those who support the church. Saint Juana de Cusa, pray for us.
Saint Philomena, portrayed by Ruby May Lerin. Saint Philomena is a revered early virgin martyr whose tomb was discovered in the catacombs of Brasilia in 1802. After refusing marriage to the Roman emperor, she was brutally tortured with scourging, drowning, arrows, and finally beheaded. Her spirituality is characterized by purity, courageous fidelity, and total consecration to Christ. She became a favorite intercessor of Saint John Vianney and Saint Padre Pio. She is venerated as patroness of infants, youth, purity, and impossible causes. Her feast is August 11. Saint Philomena, pray for us.
Saint Jude Thaddeus, portrayed by Jai Mateo Margallo of RCCOM and Ralph Lawrence Dado of RYM Legazpi. Saint Jude Thaddeus is one of the 12 apostles of Christ. After following Jesus during his ministry, Jude became one of his closest disciples. He preached the gospel far and wide, traveling through regions like Judea, Syria, Mesopotamia, Libya, and possibly Armenia. He is traditionally believed to have written the Epistle of Jude, a short New Testament letter warning against false teaching and urging Christians to stay faithful. Jude was martyred. Tradition says he was killed with an axe or club. He is popularly known as the patron saint of hopeless or impossible causes because many believe his intercession brings help in the dearest situation. Saint Jude Thaddeus, pray for us.
Saint Thomas Aquinas, portrayed by 𝐓𝐡𝐢𝐫𝐢 of the Ministry of Lectors and Commentators. Saint Thomas Aquinas was born in 1225 in Roccasecca, Italy, and is recognized as the greatest theologian and philosopher in the history of the Church. His monumental works, especially the Summa Theologica, synthesized faith and reason. Thomas's spirituality is centered on contemplation, purity of heart, and a profound devotion to the Eucharist. His life was dedicated to serving God through intellect and humble dependence. He died on March 7, 1274, and is the patron of Catholic schools, universities, theologians, and philosophers. Saint Thomas Aquinas, pray for us.
Saint Andrew 𝐓𝐡𝐢𝐫𝐿, portrayed by Racy S. Torres of Redemptorist altar servers. Born in 1821, Saint Andrew 𝐓𝐡𝐢𝐫𝐿 became the first native Korean Catholic priest and the proto-martyr of his country. He endured severe persecution from childhood and was forced to travel secretly to Macau for seminary formation. His spirituality is marked by pastoral zeal, unwavering courage, and deep love for his persecuted people. His prison letters movingly encourage forgiveness of enemies and perseverance in suffering. He is the patron of the clergy and the church in Korea. Saint Andrew 𝐓𝐡𝐢𝐫𝐿, pray for us.
Saint Therese of Lisieux, portrayed by Frances Joy Balieta of Loa. The doctor of the church, Saint Therese, was born in 1873 and entered the Carmelite monastery of Lisieux at the young age of 15. Her autobiography, Story of a Soul, revealed her famous little way of spiritual childhood, teaching that holiness consists in achieving perfection through trust and doing small things with great love. Her life was marked by hidden sacrifice, profound simplicity, and the offering of her sufferings for missionaries. She is the patroness of missionaries, France, florists, and all who seek spiritual simplicity. Saint Therese of Lisieux, pray for us.
Saint Perpetua, portrayed by Alma Añunevo-Ala of OMPH Choir. Saint Perpetua was a noble from Carthage martyr in AD 203 under Emperor Septimius Severus. She courageously refused to deny Christ despite desperate pleas from her father, and she received mystical visions that fortified her resolve. Her spirituality reflects radical fidelity, supernatural courage, and intimate trust in God. She died alongside her servant, Saint Felicity, showing profound solidarity in suffering for Christ. She is the patroness of mothers, expectant mothers, and martyrs. Saint Perpetua, pray for us.
And Saint Carlo Acutis, portrayed by Eudin Rey L. Garcia of Coro de San Gerardo. Saint Carlo Acutis was born in 1991 and became known worldwide as the cyber apostle of the Eucharist. Gifted with computers, he used his skill to create a digital catalog of Eucharistic miracles to inspire faith globally. He lived a simple but fervent life of charity, purity, and joy, often declaring, "The Eucharist is my highway to heaven." His spirituality emphasizes finding sanctity through ordinary life and staying close to the sacraments. He is the patron of youth. programmers, and Eucharistic apostolates. Saint Carlo Acutis, pray for us. Once again, brothers and sisters, these are the portrayers of the saints. Through the lives of the saints, may we also be inspired to pattern ourselves after Christ. All you holy men and women, pray for us. Also, brothers and sisters, we are inviting you to the continuation of the Parade of Saints after the 9 a.m. Mass, which will be held at the Tithers Hall. We shall now begin for the Eucharistic celebration.